Builders now consider this.
We're at a stage in the game development where a lot of things that were broken or unfinished are really coming together. It certainly wiped out all my expectations. I was hoping for Halo 1.5 or 6, you know, and a few new features, a couple of new weapons, but just seeing how it's exploding, it's really incredible.
It's really great to have this deadline that we can't move at all because it forces us to kind of finish it. When the producers come over and pry our hands from the keyboard and say, okay, you can't touch it anymore, we've got to start manufacturing these discs, I think that's the point where we're going to have to stop, and that's going to be the end of it.
People are like, God damn, like it's so cool to fight the hunter, except then this grunt guy came over, and wouldn't it be cool like if he could jump up on the hunter's back and do this or that, or you know, whatever, and you're like, let's go do it.
It feels to me like the excitement is coming back. Getting the missions together is pretty huge. It's something that people haven't seen for 3 years. All the designers are here, programmers are here, environment artists seem like they haven't gone home since about April anyway, so I think everybody's kept focused, and I think that's something that's really important.
We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so that's good.
There's glorious, bright light at the end of the tunnel.
I see the light, it's this little pinprick, but it's coming fast.
I'm married to the guy who actually got to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and he says it's glorious.
Every day I see something brand new that it blows me away. I'm like, gosh, how did you guys do that? It's really neat stuff. It excites me, makes me do better work, makes all these other guys do better work. They're really excited about it.
Jason has this phrase that he uses for how things come together at the end, and he says that it's like assembling a cathedral out of a hurricane.
We scale each of these three factors by a different value.
The best part of working Halo 1 was at the end, when the game's done, you come in and play the game, and you know, that's your work. You come in and you actually beta test the game. And I'll just tell him that I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to see all the work that we've done, put it in the game, and play it at the end of the game. It's gonna be awesome.
I would describe it as barely pulling out of the dive in time to make a perfect three-point landing, and I think if the plane holds together, we're gonna land it okay.
I'm often amazed by the shit that we can pull off. This group of people is great.
Well, I think
it's about believing you're the best and that there's nothing that you can't overcome. It's about showing everybody else that you rule the world. And it's also about having fun. I mean, as hard as it gets, it's still the best job in the world.
All right, stick together. I know.
Oh, it went up top.
Murder Max. Kind of a little bit.
I like to think of it as jumping out of an airplane with some silkworms and a needle and having to make your parachute on the way down. It always comes together right at the very end.
Pull this out from so far.
There's always this thing that happens at the end where all these disparate pieces come together and make this glorious game, and to a certain extent you just have to keep your hands on the keyboard like it's a steering wheel of a race car and type really quickly as all this stuff falls into the hopper, because very quickly what's going to come out the other side is, I think, something which is really good. We're not sure yet, but it's looking like it's going to be good.
There's nothing I could do. We've got a problem. I will continue my campaign against the humans. Warriors, prepare for combat!
Stand by to... Whoa.